Vinyl Finds. And man, we're kicking off this set with Gino and the Goons. This Vinyl Finds, man, this is all new punk. All new punk records. The earliest thing on this Finds is from 2019. And this is from 2019 on Big Neck Records. This is Gino and the Goons, Off the Rails. And this was actually recommended to me from Stevie over at Stevie's Vinyl. We were texting, and he sent this to me. He's like, "Oh man, you gotta check this out." And somehow this slipped through the cracks for me. This is right up my alley, man. Listen to it, man. It's raunchy, dude. And this record is just like the cover. Simple and to the point, dude. Great record, man. It's like fuzzy, scuzzy, just great basic rock and roll, man. Primal, you know? And the first song, Hit and Run, off the record. The next song on it, Got No Friends, is my favorite song on the record. And let's play a little bit of that right now. And it's got a great, like, anti-solo to it, too. Check it out. I got no friends, I got no friends, I got no friends. Three chords, bangers, dude. One after another. And it's got that, like, great little, like, 50s bass line. Really good hooks. Like, distorted, great vocals. And, you know, the whole record is, like, through and through. When it gets to that solo, I'll play. It's great. It never stops, man. The record never stops. It's relentless. There's no slow songs. They just, like, one after another, banger after banger, dude. The next song, On My Way, has a great, they're really hitting, like, that Stooges vein, you know, and maybe, like, a tiny bit quasi-Cramps-like, which is really cool. Wrote You a Letter, excellent. And, you know, when I first played it, it gave me a vibe of this band. The first album by the Devil Dogs on Crit Records. This band, when I got this record, I couldn't stop playing it. Here we go. Chew on that, Eric Clapton. Awesome, dude. I love the anti-solo. But yeah, it really gave me like a big, like Devil Dogs kind of feel to it. And but you know what this is, man? When it comes down to it, it's this, man. It is revved up Chuck Berry, dude. You know Chuck's my favorite, man. And in the grand scheme of things, we're all the sons of Chuck, man. It all comes from this, dude. But yeah, this is just revved up, nasty, punk rock Chuck Berry style stuff, man. So thanks to Stevie for recommending Gino and the Goons, 2019 on Big Neck Records. And man, the last, like, I mean, the last couple records I've gotten from Big Neck, I've never been disappointed. Like, the label's just killing it, dude. This is a kind of like Stooges feel. Definitely some Stooges raw power in there, dude. I'm on my way. It's fun, man. The whole record's just as raunchy, rock and roll. Straight to the point, dude. No frills, no fuss. Really simple cover. This is the labels here. Just a little skull and crossbone there. Yeah, Gino and the Goons. I want to be a goon. The next record I'm going to show, this record's on like its 5th pressing, which is crazy, but this was a band I saw at Goner Fest, and I didn't pick up the record when I was at the show, but Goner had it like the week after, so I picked it up. And I saw the band at the fest, and I was really impressed. I thought they were really a great band. They have a really cool sound, and they're from Boston, Massachusetts. It's called Sweeping Promises, Hunger for a Way Out. And this is on Feel It Records, just like Big Neck. Feel It Records is killing it, dude. Everything this label puts out that I've heard is fantastic, man. The first song is the title track, and it's my favorite song on the record. Hunger for a Way Out. Check this out. I'll play it, and then I'll show some records that I think they kind of sound like and the kind of vibes it gives me. But check it out. Sweeping Promises from Boston. Quasi-gothy. The rest of the record kind of has like a little indie feel to it. But I mean, tell me those vocals don't sound like Susie Sue, man. That's Susie and the Banshees right there, dude. This is Scream. Great record, man. Yeah, this is a classic record. But yeah, it really gave me like Susie and the Banshees vibe. And I like, there's a lot of synth in it too, but it's like not overdone. It's like minimal synth. It sounds really good. And it also gives me a little like Pauline Murray, Penetration kind of vibes. Moving Targets. This is another great kind of old school punk record here, man. Awesome stuff. Yeah, that's a killer opening track, man. Listen to the way this next one starts. Weird. It's cool, though. And I showed this other record a couple weeks ago, but it definitely gives me a little like a Kleenex vibe there, man. Liverpool. I really like the guitar tone. I like the whole mix of the record, man. I just think it's collectively a great record. They're great live. And, for good measure, I threw in, because like some of the riffs are like kind of choppy, they're like that short, choppy kind of twang that kind of reminds me a little bit of Gang of Four, those short, choppy little riffs that are fun, But yeah, a great record, man. I think this originally came out in 2020, but this reissue I got, this is the fifth press of this record, and this is 2021. Yeah. Sweeping Promises, Hunger for a Way Out. Let's get a little, we'll get a little more of a taste. Check out the rest of the record, it's great. Like I said, man, there's so many presses of this thing, it's pretty widely available. Here's the labels. There's the red label here, 5th pressing label. A little cool artwork on. But yeah, That's on Feel It Records. That reissue came out in 2021, originally in 2020, from Boston. Great stuff, man. So the next one, I was searching around on Spaghetti Town Records website, and the cover of this caught my eye, so I gave it a shot. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool, so I said I'm gonna pick it up. And I came on this red wax here. It's a band from Houston called the Killer Hearts. And this band really wears their influences on their sleeve, man. Here, check out the cover. You know, you look at the cover, honestly, man, they look like kind of like a Bad Kiss cover band or something. But the record rocks, man. And like when you look at this, it's exactly what you think it is. It's like some raunchy rock and roll, straightforward, pretty high energy stuff. But let's check it out, man. This is the first song called Get Some. Yeah, Killer Hearts from Houston. For the neck down, and rock and roll is better when you don't have to think about it. But the record is relentless too. It's like Gino and the Goons, where it's just non-stop. And sometimes like bands like this, that do this kind of style, like sleaze rock, kind of trashy rock and roll, they always throw like one ballad on it, but not the Killer Hearts. It's all killer, man, all killer. Just great riff-driven rock. Sneering, sleazy, trashy. It's you can smell the whiskey, the cigarettes, and the fresh ink on the flash art tattoos. But yeah, it's really fun. It's a cool record. They're like I said, they're wearing their hearts on their sleeves, man. It's like trying to do like a Dead Boys, Heartbreakers, maybe like Hanoi Rocks kind of style stuff, and it works really well, man. I like the singer's voice. He's got like a little bit of a different kind of style voice, and those are the old school influences. Some of the newer stuff, like if you ever heard the Poison Boys, kind of reminds me like the Poison Boys, or like Wildlife, or the Boatsman. I showed that Boatsman record maybe like a month or so ago. Yeah, and it's really good guitar work on it too. These guys aren't fooling around. They had a few EPs out before this, so I gotta go back and check it out. Yeah, Spaghetti Town Records, 2021. We'll get a little taste of the next song, Do You Think? Yeah, what's that guitar, man? It's ringing the bell, man. It never fails. Young, Loud, and Snotty. Yeah, that's the Killer Hearts from Houston, man. Check it out. Like I said, it's a non-stop rocker. Banger after banger. And they have some really good, like I said, some really good guitar work, some good solos. And Yeah, it's just a really fun rock and roll record, man. Beer guzzling music there. I like that that label. That's pretty cool. And yeah, there was a red version and then just the standard black, and they sent me the red one, so that was pretty cool. So the next one, man, I was really pumped about. A band that I've been hyping for a while on this channel, and I think they're a terrific band and one of my favorite new bands going. And it's Smirk. This is the brand new EP from Smirk. I think a couple of weeks ago I showed their first album here, and this album blew me away, man. I was really really hyped on this album. It's definitely in my top 5 of 2021. It's just excellent all the way through. So I was really excited when I heard they got a new EP out, and I walked into Goner, the shop, and it was right there because I was bummed that at the Goner Fest that they played, and but they didn't have the new EP at the merch table. But luckily the shop got it, and it's on Total Punk. You know, anything on Total Punk's gonna be killer, dude. So let's play it. And this record really did not disappoint, this EP. Before we play it, I guess gotta clean off the dust real quick. All right. Clean off the dust of the punk record, who cares? Shut up. All right, so I'm gonna play the first song on the album, Death to Smirk. Killer tune. But on this EP, the B-side is that's the champion, dude. There's 3 songs on the B-side, and each one of them are the tops on this EP. But I like this first song too. So we'll play one from the A-side. We'll play one from the B-side. So this is Death to Smirk. Starts out with like these like marching drums. It's pretty cool. 2021 on Total Punk, the brand new Smirk EP. I said this in the other video when I showed that first Smirk LP. What I love about this band is like there's something about their music where you're like, okay, I know what their influences are by listening to it. Some of this stuff reminds me maybe of something I've heard of in the past, but at the same time they make it sound so fresh and such a unique sound. And I just think it has a lot to do with the tone of the guitar and these excellent little riffs, and they sneak in the little synthesizers in there, and yeah, I just can't say enough good things about this band. I really dig it. I really dig it. And you know I'm big on covers, right? This cover, there's not much to it, but I love it. I think it really works, man. It's really cool. I got a shirt, I got the shirt that is this cover, and it's pretty rad, but it's black instead of white. Yeah. This is Death to Smirk, the first song. Staring at Screens is also great. These next 3 songs, like Staring at Screens, Precious Dreams, and Minuscule Amounts, are are really cool songs. It's almost like new wave on downers. It's a strange sound, but like I said, it's very unique, man. That's what makes this band so special. And I'm gonna play one song from the B-side. The last song on the B-side, Lost Cities, has probably some of the best guitar work I've ever heard on a Smirk release. But I want to play the first song on the B-side called So Original, because when I first heard the EP, this song, man, when I flipped the record over, I was howling, I was laughing, because it jumped out at me, because the intro is like some kind of like weirdo country western riff, and then it goes into this like blaster of a California punk sound. It's really fun. Check it out. They do a really cool job of like, they can have some riffs and some moods that are kind of dreary, but they sweep you back in with a really good hook. I mean, that hook, the chorus in this would make the undertones blush. You know, it's a really cool little chorus. Yeah, that's the new EP from Smirk. If I could say, if I could criticize it at all, there's really no low end on this record. It's really tinny. It's kind of thin. Like the first one had some low end to it. I wish this one had a little more of that, and I think it would have really filled it out even more and made it sound a little more bold. You know, but nonetheless, really great follow-up. I know this just came out, but I'm really excited to see, where they go next and what they do next. So I can't. If I was going to recommend any one of these records on today's show, it'd be this one on Total Punk. And just a heads up. The new Schizos, you can pre-order it. It's available for pre-order. They got a new single coming out. And then also The Chisel. Some like really great rockin' oi, man. They got a new album coming out. So get those before they're gone, man, because they're all like super limited. So the last record I'm going to show you, I'm going to leave you with this. It's a 7-inch from one of my favorite like lo-fi weirdo punk groups going today. And of course, they're from Australia, man. I'm still on the Australia kick. Like I said, there's just so much great stuff coming out of there. And let's play it, man. I'm going to start with the second song, Pigs in the Pit. And this is from GT. This is a single from GT. This is a reissue. Like, this came out a few years ago, actually, but they reissued it. So I'm glad, because I probably wouldn't have been able to get it if they didn't reissue it. Yeah, recorded in 2019 on a 4-track cassette in Sydney. Yeah, very cool, man. Like, I first got into this band when I bought Live and Dangerous, this live album. And this blew me away. I said, this band is killer, dude. It's just great lo-fi, weirdo punk with, like, awesome synthesizer, like awesome little keys, man, and they're just so fun. It's really fun. And this EP is excellent. You got 5 songs, man. FBI, Pigs in the Pit, Chromozone, Man to Ape, and Commando. And I was looking at the original, and it had a different song on it. But this is limited to 200. I got number 38. That's pretty cool. But enough gabbing about it, man. Let's get into the GT. Come on, get some, man. GT. Bro. But I'm going to leave you with this last song, Chromozone. Enjoy it, everybody.